Welcome to Vodhalla.
Vector going up against, well, Ragnar. I have no comment on this matchup because I'm not used to seeing Vector at all, actually.
I think Zay definitely has the matchup, the better matchup here. Unless it's with Bo. I think Bo out-prioritizes guitars a lot more than, what it seems. Not a lot more of a Dex issue, but, like, Bo really can just punish anything guitars trying to do to punish it. But Truckstop already down a stock from Zay's guitars popping off already.
Does Zay really have to download the Truckstop after all this time of being destroyed in the tournament over and over?
Or do you think it's because he's on Vector? I think he's gonna swap? Possible.
You do have to take into consideration that Truckstop's preferred weapon is the Lance. Oftentimes when we see him on Axe,
we literally just saw, Zay just kind of destroyed the Lance.
Yep.
Truckstop didn't do anything.
But he is doing more on Bow.
Get that stock though.
He is doing more on Bow. I will say that.
Does catch that dodge in with a GC and Zay has quite a bit of a lead here. Truckstop has not touched him yet on the second stock. Does catch another Ensig and gets. He has a full stock lead now. Truckstop did nothing.
Zay has to download.
That's what we think for now, but it is possible that Truckstop could just make the switch and then this game turns completely upside down for Zay.
We do have to admit, Zay is doing much better against this Lance than he used to, ever.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen either of these two players fight each other. Even though I've been here for I've been here probably one of the longest times, and I've not seen half of these matchups.
So to give some context, Zay going up against Truckstop in tournament is not ended well for him at all. He's constantly, when Truckstop picked up the Lance, you could basically say it was over from then. But what I'm seeing so far, he's doing better than he used to. With Truckstop somewhat being at a disadvantage, Zay not taking as much of a lead that he needed right now. But he could still win the game. Truckstop sticking the bow this time around. Zay finally picking up those guitars, and we know that he pops off with them. But Truckstop kind of playing the space game a little bit. And we have Zay finally getting a nair onto Truckstop. Truckstop with the inlight into nair. Taking the damage lead over Zay, gets the side light, gets the intake.
Not close enough to kill. But Truckstop coming back from that coming back from two full stops.
Oh my god.
He came back. That's all I gotta say about that. Now he's swapping to the Zario, going for the disrespect.
Oh my god.
With the bow, but removing that Lance, he says, I don't need Lance to beat you. I'll just play bow. It'll be fine. There's a lot of confidence going in here from Truckstop. Zay, I don't know how he feels about that last game. He blew a full stock lead, and then lost.
Yeah.
I can't be good for the mental.
Not to mention the fact that
now playing gauntlets. Well, let's see how this differs from the Lance gameplay. The weapons are completely different. And you might say, oh, well, all weapons are different. Well, if you take into account, like, sword and spear, not really.
I'm a spear main, so I know that for a fact. I know that better than a large amount of people.
Yeah, same here.
But so
Zay
far,
does get a nice little read, does manage to get that confirm. Now he's up once again in the set. Or in the game, I apologize.
we've seen this happen already. We've seen it happen game one, but now it doesn't seem to be the same.
From Truckstop.
Yeah.
Now we've seen what Truckstop can do with bow, but we haven't really seen too much gauntlets at all, really. Zay's still struggling to find very many hits against Truckstop. Maybe with the guitars he can do a little bit better. As we did see earlier, he did get the first stock with guitars, but Now he's at a little bit of a damage deficit.
Yeah, he has a
Do you think
lot
this is-
of guitar
do you think
reads.
do you think this is gonna go to a game 5 or a game 4? Or do you think it's just gonna be a clean sweep from Truckstop?
It can go to game 4 at best. I do want to say that Zay has a good amount of guitar reads in his arsenal. I've seen him read several times, read several people, multiple skill sets. I don't think Truckstop is a different story. I think Zay takes this with guitars, as long as he gets to stay on it, as long as Truckstop doesn't disarm him. That's about it.
But Truckstop does get that recovery and will take the lead for the first time in this set. Now, Truckstop doesn't really have to do too much differently. He's playing very well with Bo, getting some nice spacing, dodging the attacks, getting a nice little read there once again on Zay. But I think Zay, what he needs to possibly swap off of the axe, go to like maybe a guitar. I wouldn't say blasters, but something with that's not axe. Axe feels way too slow in ones, and he is feeling those effects right now. Getting red once again with the dodge inside light read. And Truckstop with the weapon throw confirms that last stock.
That was a nice
It's
match.
W.
Not looking good for Zay right now. He's down, and Truckstop with another switch. The disrespect.
Putting in the disrespect. Now swapping to Diana.
Is there no
So,
respect?
We saw the Vector. We saw the Zariel, and now we get the Diana. Man is picking all the odd. He's making all the odd picks. I was gonna make a joke, but then I realized it wouldn't work.
Yeah, I was expecting to see Olgrim this top 8, but that's definitely not happening.
I think it was the fact that Zay said he 5-0'd Truckstop without Olgrim, and now Truckstop saying, "Hey, yeah, no, he didn't," and proving him wrong.
Even funnier is the fact that I have a screenshot. This is a weird map pick as well. Spirit Realm, low ceiling, but long sides.
Yeah, and also there's that middle barrier that you can't really go around the bottom. So if one of them's getting edge guarded, can't do much about it besides pray and hope you get back. Zay does manage to get a haymaker off the side, Nair to stop the ground pound.
Truckstop's starting to pop off a little bit. Okay, so we're definitely seeing why blasters are powerful, why they're good weapons, because Zay has yet to get a good hit or even a KO onto Truckstop, while Truckstop is getting hit onto Zay. Already has him in red and sniped him out the air. That's tough. Okay.
Truckstop with an insane lead now in the set, but Zay does answer with a quick side heavy to, I wouldn't say equalize, but I mean damage is equal, but you know, not stocks, unfortunately.
Yeah, we
He has to play very careful. Does manage to get a few hits off with the axe. Axe does deliver a ton of damage, as we're seeing right now. Maybe 6, not 8, not 6, 8, 10 attacks, and he's already orange. Truckstop trying to keep him at bay with these blasters. But as we're seeing right now, Zay's not really able to find too much without getting punished. Does catch an N-Sig though, and it will get the KO. Zay finally equalizes stocks.
that low ceiling coming in clutch for Zay. He can possibly bring it back, but so far it seems like Truckstop isn't willing to let it happen. He already has Bo, and as Zay's damage, even a downlight recovery from this will take him out. While on other maps it probably wouldn't, but the down sig! Oh
We get
my.
a clean 3-0.